Hey everybody, it's Dink. So my new passion is to redo old jewelry boxes, cases. This one I'm got partially finished. And as you can see, I still have more work to do on this one. But this was an old recipe box. So I'm going to start on this one next, and but first I'm going to touch up the paint on the back of this old recipe box with some white. I don't know how I managed to I don't know how I managed to miss that, but I did. And this is a learning experience for me. I mean, I haven't been doing this very long, and every jewelry box does differently, really. I mean, some of them are very easy, some of them are very hard. I just tried to get a sticker off the back of one that I bought yesterday at the thrift store, which is the best place to buy them, or yard sales, of course. Seems like Marketplace is a little too expensive for what I want to do with them, and so I don't want to have a whole lot invested in these, and then my resale will be much better. But I am enjoying this. I love to refurbish old furniture. And so this is much more manageable, right? I mean, you know, I don't have to lug this around except outside to spray paint. But I'm going to let that dry. And let me put another coat on this one and let that dry and sand that off. But this is the one that I'm fixing to start on. I've got 4 now in different stages of getting done. But I thought this one was interesting. I found this last week at a yard sale. Found 2 actually, and they're each a little different, but each of them had this little top portion. So what I'm going to do today, because I totally refinished these, I take out the lining and put new lining in, and if I can save them, which looks like I'll be able to save this one, I'll redo the dividers and put those back in also. And this one is missing a little handle like this one, but that's no big deal because I've got some brand new ones to go on it. So I'm going to take this one apart. Oh, but well, I've got this for. Started to say, hey, be a good idea to take a picture of that. But I cracked myself up. All right. So let's take these off because these are going to have. Ooh, that was easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be a little hard to get off. And then we've got yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. This one, I've got some black felt that's going to go in this, and of course the drawer. Let me pull a drawer out. Now the top section of this doesn't look too bad. The inside doesn't look bad, but the inside to this one has been well loved. So I'm going to set that aside for right now. I wonder, I guess this top is probably just glued on. So I'm not going to try to take that off because that's just opening up a whole nother can of worms, I believe. And so I'm going to get this out, take this out. And there's really no easy way to get these out except just grit. I'm not really sure what this was meant to do or hold. But, you know, I think I'm going to save that. I don't know. It looks pretty rough. Yeah, I'm not going to save that. That looks really rough. Wouldn't it be nice if this just came out whole? But it did not. You know, see that? Let's do it like this so you can see what's going on. Yeah, I have to say this is probably, to me, the worst part of doing these boxes is messing with this stuff. Because I got to get all this out or else my lining is going to be all bumpy and won't be smooth and nice. So it has to all come out. But I tell you what I'm going to do. That's a straight. Sorry about that. I had to, you can't see it in that picture, it just is missing. I just wonder if anybody else has this issue of buying tripods or phone holders that you think is going to do what you want it to do. Like I thought this one that I bought, that I just got in, was going to be able to do this overhead thing. And it doesn't. And so I went and I found this one that I bought off of a TikTok shop. And I like it, except when you put your phone in, it's too top heavy and it wants to tip over. So my fix to that was to get one of my 2-pound hand weights and anchor down that leg over there. So I've been doing that. Okay, so here's another issue. This is leather. This stuff right here is leather. And, oh, wait a minute. It probably isn't leather. It's probably pleather, actually. So I'm wondering if it's going to hold paint, or do I want to do it with another color? Anyway, I'll have to look into that. Okay, so there's that. Set that aside. Let's go back to this. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get this rest of this off. This was my dad's Not this. This. That has a magnet on the end of it. He passed away in 21, and I have his, I don't know what they call these. It's not, they don't call it men's jewelry boxes, I don't believe. I'm not sure what they call them, but I have his in my office on my desk, and this came out of it. And this is Commercial Radio Service Incorporated in Odessa, Texas. This is probably around 50 years old, I would imagine. It's pretty old. But you could put it in your pocket, because every man back in that time probably had something like this in their shirt pocket. I don't know. But it serves a good purpose for me. And I'm sure he used it a lot too. He loved doing stuff like I'm doing now. In fact, I was just thinking yesterday or today how much I think he would have enjoyed doing these. He was kind of crafty. Had every tool you can ever imagine. He had it. And probably had more than one. Probably had two. Truth be known. Because he had 3 different shops. And depending on what shop he was working in, his tools would get lost, and a lot of the time his answer to that would just be go pick up another one. So after he passed and we were taking care of the house and his shops, I bet we found at least 2 of everything. We must have had 20 hammers, saws. I mean, and what's funny is at one time, and this was after he retired, and I don't remember what year he retired. He was 86 when he died. But one year, he did a index catalog with every tool and everything in his shops. He put in this index catalog. Told you exactly where something was, where it was, what it was. It was alphabetical order, and it was amazing how much time he took to do that. But I don't know, maybe, oh, don't tell me this is going to come out in one piece. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Come on, hang in there. Yeah, almost. I'll take it. Hey. This is the first time that this has done this. So now, when I go to cut my fabric, I can just use this as the reference to cut the other. Okay, so back to the story. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, about the shop. So yeah, one time everything was cataloged. He knew right where it was. He knew how to put his fingers on it. I mean, it was just, you could say, I need a hacksaw. And he'd say, look in shop number 2. It'll be on the top shelf and, whatever. And it was just amazing. Well, over the years, as grandkids and us kids would, need something, we certainly never went and bought a tool, didn't need to. He had them. But his index system got messed up, because we weren't as good about putting stuff away where we could find it. I have to say, later in life, he wasn't real good about that. Wasn't good about that either, but That's why there was 2 or 3 of everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish getting this cleaned up. And then I will start the next section of this, and that will be getting it ready to paint. So, hey, I hope you enjoyed it. I'm enjoying this process. I'm looking forward to getting this one finished. I've got a few things to do on that. I also have one that I'm working on here that is in this last stages of getting completed. So, yeah, and I don't know what colors to paint this. I don't know. Leave me a message and tell me what you think. And also about this pleather here, what I can do about that. Okay, guys, talk to you later. Bye.